Hello everyone, we are here today at Phoenix for race number 8 of Pro Mazda series. So as we're going to take a quick look at your starting grid for today's race. Here we go. On the pole position is going to be Wolfgang Hoffman in the 05 machine. Right now your championship leader. On the outside of him, Eric Keplinger in 4th, I believe, in the championship. Only about 14-ish points back, so definitely can make a run at it for the championship. Tyler Tomasi in 3rd, Eric Kidner in 4th, also championship contender. Ryan in 5th, Blake Trowick in 6th, Animal 7th, Jalen Bell 8th, our last oval winner at USA. Andrew Cootie 9th, Thomas E. Fisher 10th, Justin Magan 11th, and Aaron Brown 12th as the field is going to the green flag. They're racing here at Phoenix as they're side by side heading into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like go through cleanly. Yes, we do. As Eric Keplinger gets out to a pretty good lead as Wolfgang Hoffman had a bad inside line. I'm not sure 100% why, but seems like he might have got a little tight. Also, Keeter also up to 2nd. So side by side in the back, 3 wide for that 10th place position. Because right now, 3 wide again. Here comes Hayden Lowe to the inside. And in the middle of those, Matt Marone and Jalen Bell on the top. Matt gets a little tight, maybe on the middle of the track. There's a 3 wide. There's almost some contact between Hayden Lowe and Matt Marone. But they get through cleanly. 1.5 laps done. Eric Keplinger, your race leader so far, but Eric Keeter chasing him down bit by bit as coming across the line. Keplinger officially still your leader, but Keeter caught him about a 10th last time by it, and Pat Tomasi, not Hello Kitty, I believe, Pink Machine. Gonna maybe battle for the race. Here comes Eric Keeter right behind. He has some draft looking to the outside. He can maybe pinch down Eric Keplinger, maybe take away that race lead as he's battling for that championship position. Wolfgang Hoffman does get the bonus point for getting the pole position. But here comes Eric Keeter to the outside, and it's going to be Keeter that leads that lap by about half a car length, and Keplinger slots down right behind him in 2nd. But Tyler Tomasi, top 3, and pretty pulled away from the rest of the field, but the rest of the field are gaining on these guys. Blake Trowick behind Tyler Tomasi. In 4th place, here comes Eric Keplinger to the inside of Eric Keeter. Eric Keplinger side by side down into turn number 1. Soon here, my bad, front straightaway, and turn number 1 right here as Keeter led that lap, but he was going to clear him. But here comes the rest of the field. Wolfgang Hoffman trying to look to the outside. Blake Trowick. Wolfgang almost into the outside wall. Seems like this is a pretty good multi-groove racing kind of. The outside can hold on, but also the inside pretty decent. You can kind of see what lane people prefer. Basically dead even for Wolfgang Hoffman. Just the outside gets a better run on the exit, of course. Wolfgang gets in front of Blake Trowick for a bit, but here comes Keplinger to the race lead. Side by side. Exiting the corner. Still battling down the back to dog leg. Going to turn 3 and 4. Tyler Tomasi is right behind. That's going to allow everyone to catch back up to these guys. But they're still side by side. He's probably going to lead this lap as he gets a good run on the exit. Keplinger goes way low to the bottom. Not sure why. Slots down right behind Keeter. But here comes Wolfgang Hoffman to the inside. He really sends it in there. On Tyler Tomasi, drifts up. He has to check up a little bit. Gotta lose those guys a little bit of time behind. Gotta allow Keeter and Keplinger to pull away a little bit to about 2/10 gap. Right now, Keeter continuing to dominate this race so far. It's Keplinger right on his tail. So here he goes to the inside. Wolfgang Hoffman up to 3rd. Thomas E. Fisher all the way in 8th place, right there behind that big pack of cars, 2x2. There he goes to the inside. Hayden Lowe gonna maybe try to get a position here. Matt Moreau in the back. He had a really good practice. He was in 2nd in the practice charts, but just couldn't get it done. But here comes Wolfgang Hoffman for that 2nd place position on Eric Keplinger. Wolfgang clears him. Well, Keplinger has the inside advantage. Maybe, no, he doesn't. He goes on the back straightaway. Still a long single file line. here at the old Phoenix. As here comes Wolfgang Hoffman looking to the race lead. Tire wear is an issue though, because hot temperatures and really fast speeds could definitely make some tire wear issues here. But here comes Wolfgang Hoffman. Here leads that lap, but Keplinger on the outside. Can Keplinger pass Wolfgang Hoffman? Oh, here comes Hayden Lowe, sends it to the bottom. As old contact, Keplinger up the racetrack. Doesn't hit the wall, surprisingly. But Wolfgang Hoffman still up to second. It's 3 wide for second now. Blake Trawick in the middle. Tyler Tomasa on the outside. That's going to allow Eric Keeder to pull away to about half a second gap. But Wolfgang Hoffman clears him. Jalen Battle side by side with Tyler, Thomas E. Fisher. But here comes Hayden Lowe making it 3 wide. He almost did it. I think he might have looked there, but Blake Trawick on the outside. Clear him, as that was very chaotic, as I think Wolfgang and Eric Keplinger made contact there. And that turn, coming off of turn 2, Wolfgang might have just got a little bit tight and hit Keplinger. But right now, Eric Keeder has a pretty massive advantage to the rest of the field. He's going to go to the inside, try to evade the draft from the rest of the competitors. But right now, last time by, Wolfgang Hoffman gained about 2/10 out last time. Thomas E. Fisher right there in 10th place side by side with Alex Korzen. He didn't get any practice for his Hayes race, kind of like the Cup racers right now. No practice and just racing. Right now he's doing a pretty good job, as he's about within a few tenths of the guys up in front. But Wolfgang Hoffman really chasing down our leader. Right up ahead. It's a single file lane from nose to tail. It's about 2 seconds between these drivers from first to all the way in the back of the Trent Thomas E. Fisher. Off the corner. Here comes Wolfgang Hoffman. He has caught up to Eric Keeder. Just side by side in the back. Hayden Lowell, or in the middle, Hayden Lowell and Blake Trawick side by side. Trawick clears Lowell, but Lowell looking to the back to the inside. Not going to make it work. Eric Keeder. Upwards of 140 miles per hour going into turn 1. I think they're a little bit faster down the back straightaway. I believe they go up to maybe 150, but we'll see what Wolfgang Hoffman gets here down the back. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll go up to 150. Close enough. Actually, no, it only go up to 147 or 145-ish. So all the same speeds on the front straightaway and back straightaway. Kind of surprising. The back straightaway seems a little bit longer than the front, but Hayden Lowell looking to the inside. But here comes Wolfgang Hoffman, gonna do maybe a slide job. Not gonna be there, but you can see really good exit compared to Heater. Has a little bit battle there. I think that's Aaron Brown and Alex Korzen in the back of the pack. Side by side for the race lead. But almost halfway through the race, these guys have to be wondering about the tires and how much they save. But here comes Keplinger making it 3 wide for that 4th place position. Whoever that was on the outside, and it may have been Hayden Lowell backing out there, defending from Jalen Battle. But Wolfgang Hoffman still looking to the inside, trying to make that inside work. There's a little contact. Jalen Battle around. He saves it. I think but he should be getting back going here. As yes, he does. Gets it back going, so no caution will be out. Let's go through the grass, but back up to the lead. Here comes, and that's Wolfgang Hoffman again. Still hasn't been able to get by Eric Keeder. But just outside seems so dominant right now. If Wolfgang Hoffman can draft and get up to the outside, which I think he might be able to, I think he'll be able to pass here. But here he goes to the inside. Yet again, he slides up a little bit, almost touches Heater. As Jalen Ballard down pit road, maybe to fix some damage. As they come down the front straightaway, it's a 5-car pack up here and a 3-car pack behind. Wolfgang Hoffman really sends it down in there. As they've dropped about a few tenths. Last time by, they were about 2 tenths slower than the fastest lap, so there is definitely a tire wear issue. So we do have a late race caution, or caution about halfway. I wonder what will happen with these drivers, as I was really close to the line. Eric here got him barely, but here comes Wolfgang Hoffman. He slides up a little bit. He had the advantage initially, but Heater just got a really good run on the exit. He'll clear him. Blake Trowick, pretty good on ovals. He was really good. You would say he came from, I believe, 7th to 3rd on the whole green flag run. So overall, a really good driver. About back on the racetrack, I believe he's only 1 lap down. So you'll definitely get the wave around if you do have a caution here. And I think since Phoenix is a mile under, we will give him 2 waves. So he can get about 2 laps down. It'll still be good to get his lap back. Side by side with the leaders. Take a quick look at our weather so far. It's about 100-degree track temp. So when I'm talking hot, I'm talking really hot. These tires going against that asphalt. 100 degrees. A little bit of wind, northeast direction, changing 2 to 3 miles per hour. 73-degree air temp. So not too hot, but the track is very, very hot. And the rubber's getting started to lay down, so it's definitely gonna get slicker and slicker. Let's look at some track info. Phoenix is barely over a mile long, like I said, in Phoenix, Arizona. 4 turns, as we're side by side, first and third. Eric Keplinger trying to make that inside work with Wolfgang Hoffman. Wolfgang slots back to the inside, or behind Eric Keeter. Looks like Keeter will pull a little bit on Wolfgang, but Wolfgang will get some draft down the dog leg as Blake Trowick clears Keplinger, but they're going 3 wide. Oh, they thought about it at least. Hayden Lowell, Tyler Tomasi almost went 3 wide as Alex Corson getting up in the mix side by side with Aaron Brown. Right now, it seems like just the top side, just a preferred lane, especially for defending. But it seems like if Wolfgang gets to Heater's outside, I think he'll definitely be able to pass him. I think he needs to go to the outside right here, not to the inside. But it's pretty hard to do. Oh, he sends it. He might clear him right here. He might do a little bit of a slide job. We see that in the dirt sprint cars quite a bit. Try to get in front of the person and check him up, but obviously this is open wheel. It's pretty hard to do. And if it was stock cars, you could maybe bumping on them, but obviously with the IndyCar kind of pro Mazda body, you can't really do that without turning someone. So Wolfgang Hoffman just trying to find as much grip as he can on the bottom lane. It's gonna be really tough for him to get by Heater, as it's been so far all race long. He's come down the front straight away. Wolfgang Hoffman slots behind him. Ooh, Trowick almost hits the back bumper of Hoffman there. Or back out. It's not a bumper, but I don't know what you call it. His backside. As here comes Blake to the inside. Really sends it deep in there. Here comes Tomasi in 4th place. Continuing the battle behind. Eric Heater pulling a little bit of a gap. I don't feel like the gap's going to be matters that much as Blake gets by as he passed on the inside there. So I think Blake Trowick could definitely get by Eric Heater on the inside, as we saw him get by Wolfgang Hoffman quite easily. Hoffman may have just let him go because he knows he's a little bit faster. But, oh, Hayden really sends Eric Keplinger to the inside. Oh, Hayden. Oh, yeah, they do have to pit. I forgot. They will have to pit in this race, as Hayden Lowell is in the pits right now. So, Jalen Battle, he's a 1 lap down, but he already made his pit stop, but also he spun out. But, nonetheless, they will have to pit in this race. I completely forgot about that the pitting. They'll have to pit like this lap. I'm pretty sure they cannot make it more than 28 laps. As I think they will, as here comes Heater down pit lane, I think. Yes, he will. Heater's to the pits, and Tomasi, Keplinger, and Brown to the pit lane as they go really slow. Blake Trowick, Wolfgang Hoffman stay out. You definitely want to draft Buddy, I feel like. Kind of like a super speedway type race. I don't know if they're going to take tires here or not. I don't feel like it's worth taking tires. They're a few tenths back faster, but not enough to maybe have him pit. But here comes Hayden Lowell. He's out of the pits right now. He's about to get lapped right here. Actually, no, he's not going to get lapped right here. He's already lapped down. He's battling Thomas E. Fisher and Andrew Cootie. As Cootie decides to pit here. As, let's see, Aaron Brown out of the pit lane. Eric Keeter. So Aaron Brown has jumped Eric Keeter in the pits, but has Hayden Lowell, he has not. So Aaron Brown right now is your leader. Not officially, but after these pit stops, he might be your leader. As Wolfgang Hoffman deciding to stay out even longer. Same with Thomas C. Fisher. As Thomas pits right now, Matt Marone, will he stay out here? Blake Trawick coming off the pits. Here comes Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown's gonna jump Blake Trawick, I believe. Possibly. No, he won't actually. Blake, right now you're leader. The leader of the pits. People that pitted so far. Here comes Thomas C. Fisher. Wolfgang Hoffman pitting this time by. As we saw last time, we had a green flag pit stop. He spun out. Not spun out. He sped down pit road, but will he be able to get the money stop here and get the race lead with 10 laps to go? Now 9, I believe. 9 laps to go in this race. Aaron Brown in 4th place. He's going to be up to 2nd. Can he catch Blake Trawick? He's right ahead. So Aaron Brown up to 2nd. Heater a little further back. Hitting a little right there. Eric Keplinger right there. So, but Matt Marone is still staying out on pit road. I mean, on the track. As Wolfgang Hoffman decides to take tires. And here comes Blake Trawick. As there they go. They got past. As I think the tire move was not the right move there. Taking tires was just too much time of a waste. And here comes. Did Matt Marone save enough fuel? Was that his plan? I don't think he can save enough fuel. He'll have to save like a whole gallon of fuel, basically. But I don't know, if he can save that much fuel, that would be very impressive and get the win. I just don't see it happening. As here he comes to pit lane. And surprisingly, he stayed a long time, 32 laps compared to like Trawick and Aaron Brown. But Aaron Brown has caught up to the back bumper of Trawick. Can he get by Blake? As Blake has been very fast this whole race, as he's jumped the whole field basically. Aaron Brown wasn't even in the top 5 when he pitted. I think he was in 8th maybe, and he jumped the whole field. So very impressive pit stop for Aaron Brown. So Thomas C. Fisher in the championship hunt in 11th, Wolfgang Hoffman 7th, and Eric Heater in 3rd. So right now Heater having a really good point state compared to his other competitors in the championship. But can Aaron Brown find a way to get by Blake? He has a run. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with it. He might just be trying to save his tires maybe. If I was Aaron Brown, I would just be saving tires and wait for a few laps to go, unless I get a really big run. But right now, Blake has the race lead, and Heater is gaining 2 tenths out last time, and Hayden Lowe is also gaining. The whole field is gaining on these drivers. Wolfgang Hoffman 3 tenths faster, but he's 4 seconds back. I don't think he'll be able to catch the top 5. Maybe a few drivers he can snip up for points, or catch for points. But Blake Trawick right now pulling away a little bit from Aaron Brown. But Eric Heater and Hayden Lowe right behind, as Brown almost onto the outside wall. As he's looking to the outside. I don't think the outside is going to make it work unless you're side by side going into the corner. He gets a huge run on the exit. Will he look to the inside? Not enough. Just looks like he just doesn't get enough. Maybe, no, he doesn't. Maybe he's just trying to get some clean air on entry. Maybe get a good run on the exit. Could use side by side with Joseph Madigan. Madigan in 8th. Wolfgang Hoffman 2 tenths quicker. Tyler Tomasi 4 tenths quicker than our leader. So if we had a green white checker here, Wolfgang Hoffman would be sitting in the perfect spot. But right now, 3 laps to go. Anything can happen. We could easily have a late race caution here. With about 3 laps to go. Closest battle on track. Tyler Tomasi, Eric Keplinger. Tyler Tomasi looking to the inside. Keplinger on the straightaway. Keplinger let him go. But it's a side by side for the race lead. That's going to allow Eric Heater to bring himself in the mix for the race win. Blake Trawick still defending well from Aaron Brown. Aaron gets a really good run on the exit. Will he look to the inside here? Oh, he almost hit the outside wall. That would have been bad. Looks to the outside. Blake's going to defend the inside. Coming to the white flag. This time by. Aaron Brown's going to get a good run on the exit. Will he stick to the outside? No, he won't. Here comes Heater. Comes to the white flag. This time by. Aaron Brown in 2nd. We saw this last week at Watkins Glen. There he goes to the inside. Can Aaron Brown send it in deep enough to get by Blake Trawick? He slides up. But Blake gets a bad run too. Here comes Aaron Brown to the inside. Will he be able to do it? He's putting his nose out there. Will he go to the outside? He goes lower. He's going to send it in deep. Here he comes. Those rail cars stopped on entrance. Here comes Aaron Brown off the exit of the corner. Side by side at the line. It's gonna be Trawick getting the win. What a finish. 200ths of a second. Aaron Brown second. Eric Keeter third. I think that was Thomas E. Fisher, championship contender, 13th. Crossed the line with basically nothing. Just no rear wing, no front wing. See what happened to him. That's going to be a big implications as he was flipping. He had no wing. Oh, he self-spun. I got the white flag, I believe. Possibly. Was it the white flag? I think it might have been. The white flag, I think he self-spun. He just clipped the apron, I guess. I'm not sure if it was the white flag or 2 to go, but I believe it was the white flag. And he just hits the wall in his back and just gets it back going, but he just spins later on, as you can see if we fast forward a little bit. Yeah, he just flips over. And the leaders are coming. The leaders catch him. Side by side, Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown really sends it there deep. I think that might have messed him up a little bit. Well, this is a finish coming to the line. That was a really good finish right there of these drivers. Wow, that was such a close finish. And a win for Blake Trawick. Let's see if he did any burnouts. I believe he probably did. Sorry, we missed those. Just looking at the replay. As here he goes, burning it down for a great win. And great point save for Eric Keeter. Wolfgang Hoppen 6th, and obviously Thomas E. Fisher 13th. Wow, that was a crazy last few laps, and the whole race was very, very exciting. We're gonna be right back for our top 3 interviews. As we're back here at Phoenix, we gotta do our top 3 interviews. Our winner right now isn't in Discord, at least I can't see him, so we'll just interview our second place finisher, Aaron Brown, who was so close to gain his second win of the season, and almost 200ths of a second, gain his second win of the season, and wow, what a race for Aaron Brown. I'm gonna pull him into the booth here. Led 0 laps, but had a great pit stop. We'll get to see how he did it in a second. Oh, Aaron, you got copy this is booth?
Yes, I do.
So you almost get the win here at Phoenix. What was the difference between you and other drivers on your pit stop? You had such a good pit stop and really gained time. So what happened there on your
Well,
pit
I'm
stop?
really good at pit stops. I don't know if they took they took a little bit more fuel, but I only took 1 gallon of fuel. Got in perfectly, used the limiter, just full throttle. Was able to get out of there pretty quickly. I thought I would lead. If I was a leader there, I probably could have won, but if I just pushed up a little more, whoever that was wrecking down, I don't know if that screwed me up, but if I just pushed up Blake a little more at the finish there, I probably would have got him, but still, amazing finish there for the win. But I just, once again, coming up just that close, just the slightest bit close from being the first 2-time winner in the season. And we only got 1 race to go, so I'm gonna have to change that up. And I just came back after, right before Indy, so probably could have won Indy as well. I feel like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I've been really good in the season, and it's just not been good enough, really.
And so anything you already said you could have done something different, but anything else you probably could have done throughout the race to maybe gain a little bit more time?
Wasn't really pushing through the race. I was trying to maybe just enter a little bit higher, and did what I did there in the last like 10-lap run.
Yeah.
That's what really happened. I just went high and then got it back low, downshifted, and I was able to get the run. Everyone was dive bombing it. I don't know why. But it
Yeah.
was able to. I seemed to find the line in those last 10 laps. If I did that, I probably could have got up there, but I was also laying back a bit because I think it was going to wreck, but I'm surprised that they didn't. Jalen wrecked there. That was really the only wreck. They had a little bit of contact, but the pit stop
Yep.
is really what I needed, and that's what happened. And ended up finishing P2 by 200ths of a second, so a little ticked off about that, but I mean, great race overall and really fun.
Anyone you think for tonight's a good run?
Got to thank my team, Sausage Gang, Sausage Gang Motorsports. They're putting strategies out through everyone, so that was really good for them. They all pitted, since they were all laying back a bit, they all pitted 1 lap later, so gotta thank the admins for race controlling and stuff here today. So gotta thank the broadcaster, obviously you, of course, for the good old broadcast like every week. Thanks to everyone again, basically. Thanks to other drivers for putting on a good show tonight, as I would lay back behind them. So yeah.
Congrats on the second place finish, and hopefully you don't get second place again for the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Thank you.
At Phoenix. Well, yep. So it was Aaron Brown. Get any of your 3rd place driver, Eric. Eric gets a broadcast. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you end up 3rd place here at Phoenix. Your most dominant car, mostly the whole race, got the lead from Keplinger, led 25 of the 40 laps. Just had a bad pit stop, it seems like, compared to the front two. What was different from you and them on the pit stops?
Looks like the guys up front, they took a little bit less fuel than me. I know Blake took 1 gallon, while I took 2.9 full fuel. So I guess I was a difference maker there. It did seem like it took a while to get the fuel in. So right there we lost the lead, but I guess maybe them having a lighter car had something to do with it, but I just wasn't able to get up there until really a couple laps to go. And I would have had a shot at it, but kind of blew it there. Turn 2, I just got on the gas way too hard. I didn't ease it in. I just got right on it because I was getting a little bit too excited. I was like, oh, am I going to have a shot? Am I going to shot? And I finally got up there. But yeah, I pretty much lost it right there. I sent it into 3, and I was hoping for a run, but on the front stretch there, they were dead even. And last week may have come into play a little bit. I wanted to make sure that the outside line got the run, so I sticked with him. But I don't know if that really had any or made any difference there. But I don't know. Hopefully we can get a good Laguna Seca. I'm not sure how the point standings are going to shake up after this, but we had a pretty good points race, led most laps, and decent finish too, podium. So hopefully we'll line up on the points lead and we'll be able to defend going into Laguna Seca, and that's a road course. So we should have at least a decent race unless I make any big mistakes. Hopefully not, but we'll have to see.
Yep. So basically, yeah, that was my next question. What we gonna do at Laguna Seca? But can't answer it for me. But anyone you want to thank for tonight's good run?
Yeah, there are a couple either new guys or guys that haven't run much. So gotta welcome them into the league, and Alex making kind of return. I think he ran a race a little bit a while ago, a few weeks ago maybe. I'm not sure exactly, but it's one of his races in a while, I guess you could say. So kind of welcome him back. Luckily, he made it pretty much only because of the postponement, but I don't know. Hopefully, we can see him in Laguna Seca or some of the truck races to come.
Yep. So congrats on your 3rd place finish here at Phoenix.
Yep. Thank you.
Let's get a wrap up today's interviews. Take a quick look at cautions. We had 0 cautions. Surprisingly, I thought we'd have a lot, maybe 1 or 2 cautions for today's race. And like I said here, the most laps were 25. Fastest lap was Jalen Battle. 5 different lead changes in today's race, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today's race. This Friday we go to Michigan, which should be a really fun race, and next Tuesday we go to Phoenix, which should also be a fun race too. So we'll see you guys next time on the LRL YouTube channel next week for the finale of the Pro Mazda series, and we'll be on TMG this Friday.